right, St. Louis. I decided to come on one more time, St. Louis. Oh, yeah. St. Louis, we got work to do, St. Louis. We got so much work to do. Oh, yes.
Yep.
Believe it or not, St. Louis, I believe that we are incomplete. Can you imagine an analog computer that has not yet reached 5G? Analog. In other words, that computer wouldn't be able to do the things in which the 5G is capable of doing. In other words, we're sending videos via Wi-Fi, via wireless, but yet when we were back doing analog, we didn't have that capacity, meaning that power. But what many don't realize is that the computers are made up of the same substance in which we are made of. If they say the universe or the four forces of the universe is gravitational, electromagnetic, weak, and nuclear strong force, that clearly tells you that everything is a force. However, if we hadn't reached perfection, we're going to be suppressed by a force. They call it gravity. What we must do is become the greatest force of them all. That's the unified field of everything, which is at the micro, at the molecular subatomic level, minus friction and heat. In other words, if you are not greater than the additional or the other forces, you're going to be under the submission to those forces. It's not rocket science. We have to wake up. We're out having a good time playing football, baseball, apple pie, Chevrolet, backing that thing up and fail to realize we are underneath a force. And that's one of the reasons we have not the ability to extrapolate at a level in which we need to extrapolate in order to understand that we never understood. We have the ability to reach a higher level of awareness, meaning cognition. We have the ability to stop murder, stop rape, stop pain, and stop shame. However, it's imperative that we wake up from our slumber, our sleep. We followed false religion, false doctrine, turned the Bible into fables and stories. Jesus walked on water, Moses parted the Red Sea, but failed to realize the deepness of this mystery. It's an allegory, and we have not the mind to even understand that it is. We are so powerful. I mean, powerful beyond measure. They're talking about energy equals mass at the speed of light. Once we literally create a perfect sound, energy and mass will be equal, and as a result, we will change the reality in which we currently dwell. In other words, we would literally be dwelling in what they call absent of space-time. In other words, we will be going in the opposite direction of 3 dimensions of space and 1 dimension of time. We would now exceed beyond the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th dimension. And the reason we will continue to exceed is because once you reach that higher level of awareness, the mind will continue to upgrade, just like a computer. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. In other words, when you count to 30 as you dwell on the earth, linear, if you can bring space at absolute minus the friction and heat, you will be literally 1 billion times more processing power than those that are counting to 30. In other words, you will be able to see things at the speed of light, and not a devil in hell can come against you because you got too much power. It's not rocket science, but we must, because we're losing our brothers and sisters every day, and it has nothing to do with black, white, green, or polka dot. Prisons are full of undeveloped minds. The graveyards are full of undeveloped minds, but yet we depend on these people to teach us and to lead us into all truth, but yet they're blind just as you are blind. We must come to the realization that we never understood the truth. If not, little Johnny's going to be shooting up the gas station, shooting up the schools, because little Johnny is crazy neurologically. His mind has broken down because it never evolved into what it was predestined to evolve into. His mama didn't know, his grandmama didn't know, his great-grandmama. His father was a whoremonger, didn't know. Father was in prison, didn't know, probably got killed, didn't know. We lost 3 to 4 generations back, but yet you guys all out celebrating, having a good time, and fail to realize your days are numbered. I'm telling you all, if you want to come to the realization of what you never understood, you best better back yourself up, dust yourself off, and then go forward and take that damn mountain. It's our time. I refuse to not fight for my grandbabies and my children and your grandbabies and your children, your mama, your grandmama, your daddy, your granddaddy. In other words, what am I saying? Pack your bags, new damn sheriff in town, and I don't play the damn radio. Better ask somebody. Stay tuned. May God bless you all and get you to understand. It's time to wake up from your sleep. God bless. Come on, St. Louis, it's time. No more games, St. Louis. No more games. God bless.